Hi and welcome. I'm Marlon. Thanks for joining today. We're here for gentle yoga. And we're going to have a little emphasis today on the back. So developing a nice strong spine and back, and so critical because when we think about our back, we want to use our back just to uphold us against any circumstance that comes our way, so that we always want to be strong and stable. And so when I think about a strong back, that's exactly what I think about. And it always makes me want to stand a little taller and a little straighter. And at the same time that we have this nice, tall, strong back, we want to have a nice, soft front filled with love and joy and openness, so that we feel the balance of both front and back, so we're nice and even. And so let's find that and feel that. Settle into your seat, follow me on the mat, or join me on a chair, or lay down on the ground or in a bed, whatever suits you. From wherever you are, we're going to really connect to that strong back and that soft, open heart. Let's soften the shoulders away from the ears. And let's level out the chin and really develop this nice, tall, created energy right up above through the crown center. So just creating all this uplifted energy from our grounded seat, from our grounded space. We feel all this expansion and length. And let's take a nice full deep breath in. And seal it in, full breath out. Eyes open or closed, mouth open or closed. Do what suits you. One more like that. A big full deep breath in, filling up. And exhale, equally as slow, we empty. And let's take the hands to the heart. Let's send some of our light and strength and good intentions out there. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Breathing in, we're going to add our movement now, opening the arms big and wide. We're going to fill up. And as we exhale, we're going to side bend to the right. Doesn't have to be a lot to feel a lot, right? Gentle yoga is very therapeutic, and it's meant to create movement, to move energy, to create energy, and to bring mind and body into a sense of balance and ease, so that our yoga really encompasses mind, body, and breath together. Exhaling and focusing on this nice, long, tall spine. Bringing the breath now through the side of the body so that we can free up the front and the back. Right, that's what connects us, is our side body. We don't have a lot of awareness there generally. And breathing in, and now a nice gentle twist to the right. So very important, the spine stays tall and long, and we're broadening across our chest and heart. So we're wringing out anything that's going on internally, and at the same time we're lengthening and strengthening our spine. One more big inhale. One more long, deep exhale. Nice and slowly we start to unwind the body, and as we exhale, we start to flow opposite side. Tall through the spine, open through the chest and the heart. Focus on what's happening through the spine. First, we're nice and straight without being rigid. And then right at the level of the navel center is where we're spinning. And then the ribs follow, the shoulders follow. And then whatever's available in the neck, the head, and the vision. So we move sequentially and segmentally up the spine so that we really send some love and light there. And one more big breath in, filling up to your length. Exhaling, releasing into your twist, so we're wringing out that whole internal space. And nice and slowly breathing in. As we exhale, let's reach the arms behind us. Let's unwind the legs. Give our legs a nice little shake out. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. If it's accessible for you to recross the legs with the opposite leg in front, or choose any seat or come back to the one you were in. So you're in charge of that. We're going to breathe in, arms out or up. As we exhale, we're going to find cactus arms, so like goalposts. The elbows are in line with the shoulders, and the palms are facing me. Full breath in, across, broad across our upper chest, upper back. As we exhale, now we're going to hug in. So we're going to really highlight. I'm going to turn to the side. And I'm going to really highlight what's happening down the length of our upper, middle, lower back. We're starting to really flush out each and every vertebrae. So we breathe deeply from the base of the neck all the way to the tailbone. And we're strong here. Breathe in. We're going to open and fill. So the shoulder blades come towards the spine here. We don't want to over express. We want to stay nice and level. Ears, shoulders, hips, and exhale, pulling in. So I'm going to come forward facing again. And breathing in, so just flowing on your breath. Or take it on mine. Do what feels best for you. But we're slow, we're steady, and we're nice and focused. And we never completely clear the mind. It's near impossible. But what we want to do is quiet it and still it a little bit so that we can focus elsewhere. Like on the sensations that are moving through us right now as we're moving front and back, opening the back, stretching the back, strengthening the back. One more here, pulling in and opening out, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, we're going to take a nice gentle forward fold. So we're going to keep the back nice and straight, again, without rigidity. If you want to use your supports at your hands to bring the ground up, that's a really nice way to modify so that we get this beautiful stretch from the base of the neck all the way to the tailbone. And I'm going to turn to the side again so that you can see that the back is straight without rigidity. And I'm using my breathing. And remember, you can also raise your blocks or stack them. There's so many wonderful options to make things available and accessible. And that's what I love about yoga. One more deeper breath in here. Deeper breath out. And nice and slowly from that strong spine and back, we're going to start to inch our way little by little, all the way in and up. We're going to reach the shoulders up, back, and exhale down. I'm going to turn to face you again. And I'm going to start to slowly unwind. And I'm going to set up for my boat position. And here I am in the boat. Again, the back is straight without the rigidity, right? So we're really feeling from top, middle, bottom, equal energy. So nothing is getting burnt out. We're soft in the front, but at the same time, we're drawing navel in and up, pelvic floor ignited, inner thighs strong. We can be here holding on behind our legs, or if this feels better, hands down. So do what feels best for you. If you want to take it further, you can reach your arms up and forward on a diagonal, and you're going to really feel everything working. Back straight and strong, front stable, solid, legs working, breath nice and strong, supporting us completely. One more big breath in. And now as we exhale, we're going to let the soles of the feet together. And feel free to support them if you want to. We're going to take a nice full breath in, leading with the heart again. We're going to either stay vertical, or we can start to inch our way forward over the heels. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. So each inhale is an invitation to lengthen and open the back and the spine. Each exhale is an opportunity to release. So if there's tension, if there's tightness, if there's gripping or stiffness, see if you can lubricate that space with the warmth of your breath and the intentions for healing. One more big inhale. Exhale fully. Nice and slowly, we're going to start to lift up bit by bit, shoulders up, back, and down. So I'm going to release my blocks, and I'm going to make my way slowly onto my belly from here. So I know the belly is not accessible for everybody. You can even, if the floor is not available, you can try, experiment on a bed if it's supportive. Otherwise, you can just stand up or do something else that feels good for you. So lowering down, we're going to extend our arms nice and wide. And we're going to keep our lower body from our belly button down nice and stable. And we're going to breathe in from the back of our heart. We're going to lift up. So if you even want to stand at the wall and just peel your heart away from the wall a bit, that's a nice way to modify. So we're all going to make sure that the low back stays super spacious here, so that we don't want any crunching at all. And one more big breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to lengthen and we're going to lower. And one more time, we're going to lengthen first, and then we're going to lift so that there's no crunching whatsoever in the low back. The neck is long, it's an extension of the spine. We don't want to jut our chin forward. One more big breath here. Exhale, strong, long, and we lower. We're going to just take our hands heart high, rock out the pelvis. And then, as not to stay on the belly too long, we're just going to roll nice and slowly all the way over to our backs. And again, if the floor is not accessible, you can lay on your bed, or you can even do a little bit of bridging. We're going to head for bridging. I'm going to grab my block. You can do it in a chair or a seated position. So let's energize. If you want to use a block or a pillow or any kind of a support, you can even use a tissue box. If you have something available, put it between your thighs. We're going to see how energizing here really takes pressure off of our low back so that we feel even stronger in the body, especially the back. And so setting up with hands down, palms nice and grounded. We're going to breathe in and we're going to start to peel the spine, low, middle, whatever you have, or you can just do some pelvic tilting in a chair with a block between your thighs. Exhale, lower slowly. So really controlling the back, lowering to the earth. And again, breathing in, pressing into the feet. We're lifting pelvis, low back, middle back, whatever lifts comfortably. Exhale, slowly lowering. So moving on our breathing, we're going to inhale, lift, find our strength here. Exhale, nice and slowly, in control. We're lowering and lowering. Take a nice deep full breath in. Take a nice deep full breath out. And keeping the block as it is, we're going to open our arms out to the side. We're going to take a nice full breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to slowly, with control. So if you need another support, I'm just going to grab mine to show you. I'm going to set it up on my right side. So when I lower down with control, my knees have support. So I'm not torquing my spine at all. I'm opening up beautifully into this nice, safe, healthy twist for spine and gut. Full breath in. Make sure that you're comfortable where you are. Arms are wide, head in any orientation that feels best for you. Full breath in. Full breath out. So this is an opportunity to really flush out the whole length of the spine from top to bottom, our internal little purifier, right? So we move through all the little nooks and crannies throughout our back, spine, all through the sides of our spine and low back space into our hips. And let's take one more big breath here. And then nice and slowly, using the strength of our belly and breath together, we're going to bring the knees up. Let's set up on the other side with your support if you need it or have it. Let's take it to the left so that our landing is much easier and gentler. And then set up here similar. Let the weight take you deeper without any torquing or forcing. It's a nice, healthy lengthener. We lengthen through the spine. We get a nice, beautiful, little, gentle, healthy twist, which is wonderful for digestion and anxiety and elimination. So that really helps as well with our internal purification, with our overall well-being and how we feel internally in general. So a few more deeper, fuller breaths here. Lots of breath flushing out from top into the middle, into the bottom, and exhaling, reversing it from the base of the belly, from the rib cage, from the chest and heart. Push out anything extra that just doesn't feel good today. And one more deeper, fuller breath in. Exhale out. And nice and slowly, we're going to start to carefully bring the knees back to center. We're going to release our support. And let's just let the knees come together So it's like a little peak, and the feet are going to separate apart. So it's like a little teepee. We call it constructive rest. You can have your hands resting on your belly to kind of settle a little bit more through the top of your pelvis and let go of any existing holding or tension in the low back. And we'll end here. If this feels good for you, or feel free to get your legs up on a support if you want to use a chair or pillows. That's a really nice way to end as well. If you're with me here, we're going to take a nice big solid breath in, right across our chest and heart. And as you exhale, the back of our heart and the back of our blades settle and soften. We free up so much tension and tightness in the upper torso. And another big full deep breath in. Filling completely into as much as you can. And as you exhale, the middle of the back, we feel all of those natural curves just softening and settling. And one more big giant breath into the low belly. And as we exhale, we feel the low back soften even more. Let's take one more full deep breath into the whole body. And as you exhale, releasing out any existing heaviness that's lodged on the back. Any weight, extra weight that you're carrying. Send it out, lift it off, free it up. And allow yourself to drop into yourself even more. Feeling the back and the body stable, settled, and at ease. And ending our practice with a nice, beautiful mantra that is so positive and healing for mind, nervous system, and body. May we be happy and healthy. May we be safe and protected. And may we be loved and loving. And from my light to yours, namaste.